Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, joined by Verdant Dragon.
I'm upside down.
He's not bringing his lawnmower, believe it or not.
No vroom vroom today.
Yes.
Possibly later.
Perhaps. I am taking out the Harbinger, and he is taking out his bot called Mother Mantis.
Yes.
Yeah, super jumping rail bot.
And away!
Yeah, that's overclock 1. You can like nearly jump the whole mountain.
Yeah. There's another rail like right here. I need to be careful.
Yeah, so we have a rather different team comp than they do. They have 2 medics. We have a Tesla and like an extra rail, I think. So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually win this one.
No, we have a bomber. They don't.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Although medics are a huge boost, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'll be tough.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try and rain down hell on the medic as often as I can.
Alright, I got a helicopter coming my way over here.
Alright.
SMG chopper, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like he's retreating.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I fired off a few shots.
There's a rail up on the cave. Enemy, not our ally.
Okay. I'll just stay under the mushroom then. So, the Robo Shop is, well, I guess by the time you watch this video, it is out and available for everyone. Which is pretty dang awesome.
Yeah, ow, rail.
Yeah, here comes the copter again.
I was gonna say how excited I was until I lost a portion of my jumping capability to a rail.
I'm out of here.
Curses. Anyway, I'm really excited. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be really awesome once everyone can actually start uploading their bots and downloading the cool ones they see.
Yeah.
So I've put my bots up there, but then I haven't got a lot of downloads. I'm guessing because not a lot of people actually have the shop or watch my videos.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I'd download it if I had it. This SMG copter.
Yeah, I'd probably try out your lawnmower. Also, kind of brings up another point. They're increasing the price to rent, but decreasing it for the lower tiers. So Mark 1 bots are very cheap to rent. For newer players, obviously, they'll need that. For higher tier players, I think it's like $1 million and a bit RP to rent a Mark 10 bot, which is kind of bittersweet, but all in all I'm happy with, because you get it for 7 days. And what we have now is basically you play a game and you've basically gotten your money back, which isn't good.
Yeah.
Although you have to be a bit more selective with the ones you get. So, you know, if you think it's something that looks cool and or will function well, then try it out. But obviously you're always gonna get some stinkers. It's just the way it goes with everything, really.
Yeah. Wow, this SMG is really tanky and can heal really quick.
That's not good.
I'm firing rail shots into him, and the medic's just keeping him topped up.
Which bot are you talking about?
SMG tank, like right there.
Tank? Alright, I am gonna try and sneak around.
And they actually have 2 medics, the other one's a Tesla.
I've been spotted, damn. This ain't good. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the tower.
Alright.
Off the base and actually focus on something else. They're kind of clustered there, that's smart of them. Still completely ignoring me though, that's good for now.
Yeah.
I guess touching on some other parts of the update. Mega Cruiser, that ain't good. Yikes, I need to get the hell out of here. Touching on other parts of the update. Single player mode. That's gonna be interesting. I'll have to wait and see how that goes, because what I thought they were going to turn the AI mode into was a multiplayer mode, like a horde mode. So you would get 4 friends together, and then you would fight off waves and waves of enemies, but now they're turning it into like a single player thing. Hopefully that's just temporary, and they touch on it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that horde mode was something they were actually looking into. It was confirmed by the staff, or at least they talked about it. So, please, Pre-Gem, make it happen.
Please, please, and also mech legs.
Mech legs are coming. They're about a month away, though. Last I checked. Other things. The things I'm not exactly the happiest about. SMGs are getting a buff. Out of nowhere. I read that and like, what's the reasoning behind this? Why are they getting a buff? From the goings-on of the forums, it seems like they're getting a buff because rails suck. But then why not just make rails better? I don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought SMGs kind of sucked long range, but they're not supposed to be good long range.
Exactly, that's the point. Rails are supposed to be your long range thing, but rails right now, they just tickle people. You can't actually get a kill with them.
Yeah, like what I was trying to do to SMG tank. He was being healed more than I could damage him in 6 rail shots.
Yeah.
Kind of silly.
Yeah, so something I thought of. It seems like the only way to fix rails that Free Jam would probably approve of is because, like, right now rails need like a complete mechanical overhaul because they've been tweaked damage-wise so much. It's absolutely insane. Like, they go up, they go down, they go up and down again, and it changes nothing. I could go into that a long time, but anyways, what I propose is basically a change overall to how they function. So you would actually lower the damage even more than it is currently. However, you would cut the reload time in half. So to reload all of your shots, like, you fire all 6 volleys. To reload all your shots, instead of 12 seconds, it would take 6 seconds. And to reload one shot, if you're missing it, it would take 1.5 seconds rather than 3 seconds. That way, you could actually, you know, fire off a few shots and then, like, move to a new location after you've possibly finished off someone that's, like, someone else has helped, and then immediately go and help someone else out instead of just, like, sitting around for 12 seconds. Because it doesn't seem like a lot of time, but mind you, someone can respawn in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Incoming Tesla lawnmower.
Alright.
Lawnmower medic. Okay, all I have to say about this game so far is very unfair. They have 3 medics while we have 0.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
Well, mind you, we are holding up quite well. I've been in games with one team having no medics, and it's just been a raffle stomp. But we're actually doing decently, so, well, for now, anyway.
Yeah, it's still rather difficult.
Yeah.
So, Free Jam, if you're watching this video, please make the matchmaking a tiny bit better, if possible, you know.
Well, usually it's perfectly fine. It's like with everything, it's the bad, like, that gets highlighted.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Your middle fusion tower is
Ah.
under attack.
Trying to hit this stupid rail, it's just like flying in midair as like a weird ejector seat type thing.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Oh, I can't go out on my own, this sucks. I just got hammered by everything. Oh yeah, the mega guy. Alright. And, so yeah, do you have anything else to add to this whole SMG buff at long range?
They didn't really need it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
SMG copters.
Like, I guess I could understand for low tiers, because you can't really have a rail in that low of a tier, like tier 1. But for high tiers, it's just a little strong.
Yeah.
It's a little too strong.
It seems to be that it's a quick fix, again, with the quick fixes, to sort of bring down the dominance that air has currently.
Hmm.
Because rails are too weak to take out air units, so they need another weapon that can hit air reliably. And currently, the only other weapon that can do that is SMG, which is supposed to be a close-range weapon, but it can fire forever. Which is a little
Yeah,
odd.
it can outsnipe rails.
Yeah. Then again, that just has to do with the mechanics of rails, because if rails had the range that SMGs had, people will be raging very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, Mr. Medic, you need to go. Yeah! Alright. That rail drone is getting on my nerves. Please die. Alright, cool. Are you near me? You take out this copter.
There you go.
Nice.
He should be grounded.
I've gotten myself wedged under a bridge here.
Job. I'm reloading though.
Alright, cool. So we'll just have to wait and see how this SMG thing plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. A lot of people in their base. I think I'm gonna go and get some damage off. This will probably be a suicide run, but I'll try my best.
Rail respawning right now.
Yeah.
Right there.
Alright, cool.
Tried to scare him, but he kept shooting at you.
Nice, shields down. And, other things.
There.
The pit and deathmatch are only going to be available to Mark 10 bots. Not
Which is a
necessarily Mark 10
disappointment.
bots, because some of my Mark 10s don't have the max robot ranking. And that comes down to thrusters. So what they're going to do is about a week or so after this update comes out, they're going to be releasing Mark X thrusters, or Mark 10X thrusters. So, like the Mark 10X electroplates, they're going to have Mark 10X thrusters. Now, I'm hoping and praying that they have the exact same thrust, but it's just a buff to armor. Because if it is also a buff to thrust, then, one, you don't need the largest thruster. You can just have a bunch of the smaller ones. And two, well, you can just fit a whole bunch of small ones on there. And obviously, they're not going to take up the same space. You can make some pretty crazy tiny bots that go insanely fast.
Yeah. The Glooly Ball would get a buff.
Yes.
Think about that one.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Please no.
That would be
It's strong enough as it is. And also on top of that, like the Flea, for example, even though I haven't pulled it out in a long time, I really need to rework that thing. It's kind of outdated. But really intricate bots like that, if you buff the thrust on that, then they're gonna have to be completely retooled from the ground up. That, or they just keep on using the low tier thrusters. Which isn't good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy about the Mark X thrusters, because like I said before, all of my bots that are close to 39 million are only below it due to the fact that they have to use under-tier thrusters.
Yeah.
On top of that, though, the reason they're doing this is basically because they think too many people are going to go into single player, which I honestly don't see happening. So maybe they'll revert the changes, which I really hope, because I still like going into lower tier pit matches just to show off some art bots every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that kind of covers everything. Do you have anything else to add?
Same thing I always do when they do an update that I don't necessarily agree with. I will wait and see what happens.
Yes.
And that's all I can really hope about.
Hey, at least the RoboShop's awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I have been the Awesome Soul, and I'll see you next time. Take care.